Can you guys hear that?
What is good, everybody? So I'm literally in the middle of a meeting right now. Jordan is going to start off with us today, and then I will be back in like a couple minutes to get started with this live. But Jordan, how we living today, bro?
Brother, I'm living.
Hi, I was
I'm
hoping to
living
be
well,
connected with
blessed
Daniel.
out here in Puerto Vallarta, and ready to make some live calls in front of the beach. Nelson, how you living, my brother?
I'm great, man. I got my nephew over here. We're hanging out. We got some leads, I think, for you guys today. And so we're
Okay.
living our best life.
I love it, brother. I love it.
Well, I'm not in
Family time.
Mexico, though. I'm not in Mexico, so.
Hey, well, you know what I'm thinking is maybe we're just going to have to make a little mastermind out in Mexico later this year.
You never know,
Newly,
man.
shirtless, Salt Lake closer. Oh, boy.
Oh, snap.
I'm about it.
I'm not mad at
Yeah, I
you.
got about an hour on here today, y'all. So let's see how many deals we can lock up in an hour today. I'll probably be on here for an hour to maybe an hour and a half, just depending on the vibes, just throughout this whole week. I'll be here in Mexico until Saturday, I believe. And then next week, we're back home in the office doing the damn thing as usual. But we're dedicated. Part of the reason we wanted to do this challenge was to help us stay accountable to making this shit happen in 90 days. So we're out here, but we're grinding. Got some deals in the wings that we're working. We just locked up 2 newly deals on Friday. The team's getting to work on those, getting some photos, getting those out in front of some people. And then just trying to get some other deals closed at the same time. And I'm going to jump into the CRM this morning. I know I was getting some text messages from some drip campaigns that were going out. So we should have some.
Yeah, I think like you said, we ended Friday with two contracts. So that's
Yes,
pretty
sir.
nice stuff. That Austin one I think is going to be a really decent one.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking this morning, I was going to ask you, you're out in the Dallas area, right?
No, I'm in Houston.
Oh, Houston. Okay, Houston. How far is that from Austin?
Like 3. From where I'm at, it's like 3 hours.
All right. Do you know people in Austin? Just for like a quick walkthrough and some photos potentially.
I don't have anybody anymore just because I haven't really ever done a lot of stuff in Austin. I used to know a guy, but I don't have anybody. But I'm pretty sure. Man, I was gonna say I don't know if the groups are popping. Ugh, I'm trying to think. I don't know anybody there, man. To do some walkthroughs, but I'm in a ton of Austin groups, so I could try and see if I could find you somebody. I mean, I'm in a ton of Texas groups. See if there's anybody in Austin out there. What do we need? Pictures?
Yeah, just photos. And I think I'm in some Texas groups as well. So that was my second option. But I was like, shit, I've been linking with Nelson. I know he's out there in Texas, so I might as well see if he's got people out there first. But no, we'll get it taken care of. I'm trying to get somebody out there like tomorrow, probably. And then
he's got access for you through a neighbor or something.
He will meet us there. So he just said, let me know literally anytime, and I'll meet you there, unlock it for you, let you walk it. And I think it'll be a banger too. I think we should be able to pull 2025 on that one, no problem. It's a smaller house, but I think it's in a good area. And yeah, I know that Austin's a hot market, a lot of buyers out there. So I'm feeling good about that one. And then the other deal we locked up on Friday was in Birmingham. And Joey and I just closed, well, not closed, we assigned and are working to close another newly lead from Birmingham. And just some title issues that came up. We might have to go through the quiet title process to get a clear title. But yeah, bro, them newly leads be hitting, brother.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. That's our goal, is to get you guys what you need to succeed. We got 90 days. Well, I mean, we got a lifetime, but we got 90 days to make this challenge happen.
Yes, sir. I know I'm really trying to not jinx anything, and I'm just going to manifest good things with the deal in Concord. I've been talking to a couple of people. I got a couple of offers. We're at 2.655. I got an offer at 2.
What's up, G80 Zoom?
So there's some activity on that Concord deal. I'm waiting to speak with a couple more people this week, and might just have to get halfway to our challenge goal with one deal.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to take what you got.
Hey, brother, I'm saying we're going to do what we can on that one. All right, let's see. It's the 19th.
What's your question you got for me, brother?
All right, y'all. I got a couple of text messages in the inbox this morning, so let me go through these real quick.
Let me look at some of these leads that we got in, and I'll see what I can drop in the private chat.
All right, that sounds good, brother.
On TikTok, the blog.
Huh?
So you know it just takes a second on TikTok, the blog.
I know it does if you get the right stuff going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 17. I've been seeing people talk about wholesaling. It's a good business to be into if you're gonna get into it.
Yo, what's that person's name? G8?
G80ZUM.
G80ZUM. I gotta tell you, my acquisitions manager, Salud, my acquisitions manager, Corey, he'll be on here, I think, this week a couple of times with us. We flew out to a mastermind to learn how to wholesale in 2020. That's kind of where we got started. And he was 16 at the time, and he started making seller calls. We were doing a lot of texting at that time. So the first year he was doing a lot of texting, and then I was getting on the calls. But then the next year and every year since then, he's been doing live calls. If you can start when you're 16, 17, 18 years old, shit, man, by the time you're our age, you're going to be grateful that you did it. So I encourage you, get started ASAP. You can, with the technology that's out there, anybody could do this. 17, never too early. Plug in with Nelson, get some newly leads, get your feet wet, make some calls, make some money, brother.
I appreciate it, brother. He gave you some words there.
I mean, can you imagine if we would have started this when we were 17, bro?
Oh man, I hate even thinking about it, because knowing what you know now, if you could have got to them before TikTok and Instagram and all that, when people they knew they needed to sell, but they didn't even know somebody could help. I mean, you'd be stupid, dumb, rich.
Oh yeah. No, we'd be multimillionaires by now, bro. So
and that's just based off. I mean, even if you just only knew how to do like subject to back then, you'd be killing it.
Oh,
like
bro.
Even if you just had one strategy, that's all you ever knew, you'd be rich.
Yeah, that's facts.
Go back to extra stuff.
Oh, you're good, brother. I'll be out there in a little while. I'm not gonna probably be on too long today. Let's see. G said, how do I even start? So you got to get on the phone, start talking to sellers, watch some YouTube videos, understand how the business works, and then start talking to folks. It's the best way to start. Are y'all like iSpeed? We're in our own lane, I would say, but we've got leads for you should you need to get started. I think we're at the price point that allows everybody 17 and however old you are to get started for sure. How much should I have saved up for SMS? I would say, you just need to be able to spend, say, $400 or $500 a month if you're going to do SMS. And actually, I don't know, because last time I was doing SMS, I was on Smarter Contact. So I don't know through Go High Level what the budget is on how many SMSs you're sending out. But
Go High Level is $10 per 1,000 messages sent, if I remember what Joey said last week. Go High Level is cheap for SMS. I was using Batch Leads when I started in 2020.
Yeah.
And Batch Leads was like, I think it was 1 cent per message sent. It was kind of expensive, but I think through Go High Level, you can get a lot of messages sent for pretty cheap. but then you just obviously have to pay for your Go High Level subscription, which I think you can get for around like $199 a month. So just about a couple $100 per month. And then, yeah, it's pretty cheap to send 1,000 messages. So, I mean, get yourself a CRM. I would suggest Go High Level to start, especially if you're going to be doing a lot of texting. Link up with a lead provider like Newly, and then realistically start sending texts, start getting on the phone, start watching lives like these. I know Joey has a lot of content. I know Nelson has a lot of content. We have all these lives on my channels as well. And then just try to get around people who are doing the business. We have a community. I know it's a free trial for you to jump in and see if you like the vibes in the community, where we teach all the stuff that we're doing as well. So there's a lot of opportunities out there, and there's a lot of ways to skin the cat, but I'd say just start taking action now. Even imperfect action, whatever it's going to look like, just start doing something, and eventually you'll learn what you need to learn, and you'll gain the skills. And like I said earlier, you'll be grateful that you did it now.
There you go, guys. You'll be grateful that you started. When did you start? I started back in 2018. I think we kind of talked, Luke, about SMS. I would say have a couple $100. You're going to need, Go High Level's $200. You're going to need to pull data. That's going to be a couple $100. And then you're going to send out all your text messages and go through them. I would say just set $100 aside for that. So, you need a couple $100. Or if you go with Newly, you need $99 and you can start talking to people right away. I'm not even, these guys said iSpeed deletes, be scamming. It's been a month, no refund, no reviews, and the reviews are bad. Well, guys, I can't speak about that company because I don't work there and I'm not part of that, so I can't speak on them. But all I can say is if you get bad leads at Newly, we do refund those leads credits back to your account.
Can verify. Their Newly is really good about that. Also, I think that should be highlighted for somebody just starting is the price point. I know you got a code for first month for your first 25 leads for what, $99, brother?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you can't beat that anywhere.
You can't beat it with a stick.
Shit. So take advantage of that while it's available and fuck around and fail forward.
There you go, man. That's all you can do. Who are the most stubborn people in this business? Well, I don't really know. I mean, I would say, I guess you're talking about maybe some of the sellers that we deal with, but some people, they have a price in mind that they want for their property, and wherever they got that number from, they're not going to budge from it. And I always tell people your goal is not to try and change someone's mind. Your goal is to present all the options that you can give them. And then if one of them is a great fit for them, you work, to verify and see how you can help them with that. If not, put them in a follow-up system and see if they come around. But if you spend a lot of your time trying to convince every seller that you're the best to go with, you're going to be on a lot of phone calls where they result in nothing, I think.
Yep, for sure. There's stubborn people everywhere. Sellers, buyers. I think the most stubborn seller that I've dealt with recently was the guy that I spoke to last week who needed a 14-day close. And hour and a half later, just couldn't get him to budge off of that. Called him the next day, and I don't know. He said he got people trying to give him the money in 14 days. And I was like, well, sir, it sounds like that might be the move for you. If that doesn't work out, I'll be here for you.
There you go.
So there's stubborn people everywhere, but you just got to get in front of them, plant the seed, as Joey likes to say, start the conversation, and you never know when they'll come back to you because their other options didn't work out. And you just got to be primed and ready to go, lock them up, perform on the contract, make your money, and get them taken care of on the back end.
Alrighty, let's see what is that going on today. It's a vacant. You know what? We got there's a vacant lot out in San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't, Mike, I didn't talk to this person, but it looked, when I pulled it up, it looked like there was a house on it. Now, I could be maybe it's showing next to it, but it pulls up this address with the house on it. But the guy's saying it's a vacant lot, but he wants, if there's a house there, Zillow's got it 99. He says it's a vacant lot. He's asking 40 to 45. Might be something there. If it's a home, it says vacant lot, not listed, has access to utilities, gas, water, electric. And showing 1625 square foot, online, getting older, wants to liquidate, closing ASAP. Man, maybe you could do something with this one.
Yeah, let's give him a call. I like San Antonio.
Yeah, it's a good market. All right, let me put this in the chat for you. And you should have all his info there. Someone said, let's see, 14 days close are no big deal. Yeah, sometimes 14 days close are no big deal if you've got everything lined up and squared away, but we're doing virtual and it's not my deal, it's Joey's, or Jordan's. But you don't want to put yourself and everybody in the process, I think, under a time crunch that may not be realistic. And I think 14 days to get title in, for buyers to get hard money clarified, to get true estimation on the property, project coming in, and just a lot of those things. I think, especially when this guy is talking 14 days, Saturday, Sunday, whatever, I think it just puts everybody under a time crunch, right? So we don't want to be beating up the title company and trying to force this way through. We don't want to be trying to under the gun to get the buyer and to make sure they get everything their self through. We want to make sure that we've got time to get this through, right? And then also, we don't control what's going on with the title. If there's any issue with the title, 14 could turn into 15. And if you've got somebody who says, hey, on day 15, if it's not done, I'm walking away. There's no reason to, put all the people at title did all their job. They did all their work, right? The hard money people sent somebody out there to really rock the property and get their clients squared away and all of this. It's a lot of people's time. And then if we have to walk away on day 15 because this is what the seller wants, we don't want to waste everybody's time. We don't want to put everybody under the gun, and then no one wins in that situation. So if you already have things lined up where you already have a buyer that's in the market, you already know the title company in the area, you maybe have a really good relationship with them and things like that, then yeah, I'd do it. I've had deals close in 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, 6 months. Go for it. But, not everything is going to work out perfect. And so sometimes you want to give yourself some time.
Absolutely. And just to touch on that, I think the biggest caveat is that we are virtual. And for me, this is one of the markets that I'm not super established in as far as buyers go. So I would need the appropriate time to perform on dispo on that property. I need to get people out there. I need to get it put up on Investor Lift and marketed, the whole nine. And then we got to get title, and then we got to get funding. And possible that we make it happen in 14 days, but unlikely. If I get something in a market that I've been doing business in for the past 4 or 5 years, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Indianapolis, places like that, I could probably and would entertain the idea of a 14-day close. But in a virtual market that I don't have those buyer connections in, I just want to make sure, like Nelson's saying, we have enough time to make sure everything's taken care of.
There you go, guys. And that's what you're doing when you're doing business in real time. Keon Taylor, are you doing nationwide? We sure are. My man Jordan is in Mexico right now on the beach with the palm trees behind him. Son living his best life. Got the beach he's showing right there. He's doing deals all the way from Mexico this week with his family on vacation. And I'm not there, right? So I can't take any credit, but that's what this business allows you to be able to do things like that with your family. And I think that's why this business is awesome. We're doing a family vacation this summer, and I can't wait. I'm in Tulsa. There you go, brother. Tulsa's a good market, man. You out there with my
Great.
boy Silas, man. My boy Silas and a couple other guys that are out there in that market. So that is a good market. Where are you? Not in Tulsa. You're in Utah.
Yeah, I live in Utah, but I've done a lot of deals in Tulsa.
Oh, dude, Tulsa's a good. Tulsa kind of reminds me of like a Dallas, San Antonio-ish market. So
Yeah.
not too bad. I guess they're neighbors. So yeah, Keon, Tulsa is a good market, man. I've done a couple of deals out there myself, and so I do like it. You can do this business from anywhere, brother.
Me. Find this contact.
Can you hear that music playing?
I could for just a second.
But you can't hear it now, though, right?
No, sir.
It's definitely competitive down here. Yeah, I think most of your markets, Tulsa, I think every market is gonna have competition in it, but that's when you've just got to make sure that you're spending those marketing dollars the best way you know how. Because I think with wholesaling in 2025, there's no markets really that are hidden under rocks anymore.
Agreed. I actually think Tulsa and OKC was a little bit slept on for the first couple of years that I was doing this, and my first mentor pointed me in the direction of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and that's where I actually closed my first deal. I was spinning my wheels in Salt Lake City area for like 6 months, driving for dollars, pulling lists, trying to call people. I didn't get any deals under contract. I was frustrated. I was ready to honestly give it up. And then I reached out to somebody in a Facebook group, and he was like, brother, what the hell are you doing in Utah? He said, get out of there. He says, go try Tulsa. I went to Tulsa. 2 weeks later, I had a deal under contract. I JV'd it with him. We closed it. This was RJ Bates. Shout out to Mr. Bates in the titanium community. And then we closed that deal together. He's like, you should fly out to my office in Fort Worth and see how we do it. So I did. And the rest is history. Now here we are, about to call Mr. Randall in San Antonio, see what the deal is.
I put another one in there for you for city out in Texas and possibly Novation. I think ARV is like 360. They're already at 300. You probably get them down a little bit. Maybe if you can get them down to 270-ish, you could probably throw a Novation on that, make enough spread for everybody. So I just put that in your area as well. It's gonna be quiet. It's been I'm gonna quit being a real estate agent and start wholesaling nationwide. Hey man, I wouldn't be mad at you if you did it. You've already got the license, so I think there's still some things you've got to uphold. But I think it gives you the best of both worlds if you're going to do that, because I think there's going to be a lot of licensing coming for wholesaling here in the future, and you're already licensed as an agent. And also, like I just sent him over a Novation deal. You can now, that's for you. You just list it yourself, brother. You ain't got to worry about doing any third-party services or finding a great agent. You are the agent. So maybe keep your license, be ethical on both ends as you always should be, help the seller like you're already doing, and, give yourself options with it.
All right.
I think Jordan's about to give himself a call a seller, guys. So if you see me not talking, just because he's on the phone. Yeah, Keon, don't cheat yourself, brother. I mean, not saying don't be an agent, but make sure you keep all your options open.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
All right, no answer on the first call. I was kind of worried that this wasn't going to work because I'm on my hotspot right now. But it sounds like the calls are going through, so we're going to double tap them. Make sure.
How's the journey going so far in REI wholesaling? It's going great, brother. I'm started in 2018. We're in 2025, and I still don't have a W-2, so I'm liking it. I'm loving it, Jay. I think it's a great skill set you should add to your repertoire if you're able to.
Oh,
Hey, is this Randall?
no.
Can you hear me, sir? Is this Randall?
No.
Is Randall available?
No, I don't know. Wrong number.
I'm sorry. I am just looking.
How much have you made so far? I think that's an inappropriate question to ask somebody
No, I don't know.
randomly. So, I'm
No, I
making
got the wrong
my
number.
bills, brother. I think that's fair, right?
Okay, thank you.
You wouldn't probably approach a person on the street and just say, "How much money have you made so far?" So, I don't know if that's the right way to approach that question, Jay. But you know what I recommend is go get into it, check it out, and see if you can make some money, and then maybe we can have this conversation again. Let's see. So he said that's not him.
Yeah, so
That was on the. Let me make sure I gave that to you. Let me make sure I put that in there. Right. That was the end in 8747.
Yes, sir.
All right. So yeah, that's what I've got. So let me I'll run it past my guy and just make sure he didn't type it in wrong or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll hit this other one real quick.
Not a problem.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, so we're thinking maybe a novation on this one.
Oh, you know what? I think he did. Yeah, I think he I think the number you just called. Oh man, I hate this. The number you called, yeah, was for the Waterbury. That was the Asmat you were calling. So the number so you called the Randall's number is above that one. So I typed it in wrong. So Randall is the 619, his phone number is the 224, and then his name is Randall. And then underneath that is the 913 Waterbury or whatever it's called in that one. I know I got the same number in there. So let me see. Let me get you the right one if I have it in here.
All right.
Oh yeah, I've got it in here as the same number. All right, I'll get you the number for it because I guess he put the same number in here twice.
Okay, so the one in 8747 is for
As
the
that
second.
must have been the Asmat dude. So I'll go back and find this Randall number real quick.
All right, so the one in Aubrey is the 8747.
Yeah, that's who you were just talking to.
All right. Do I have their
Let's see.
name?
Bro, do you sell leads for $4 and make profit? We sell a membership where you can go on there and buy leads. So if you go to newly.com, you can go buy leads. What are your offer financing terms? Are you offering cash? So we do cash and we do offer financing, creative financing. It just depends. If you look at a post on our Instagram that Joey put up, I guess a couple days ago, he just did owner financing on a flex space with the guy. So we offer everything under the sun to get a deal done and help out a seller. Nico, man, they're on a subscription, brother. If you want to try them out, you could try them out. Maybe you'll be one of those guys who locks up a deal, makes some money, or maybe you don't. Let's see. Let me get you that. I got to get you that address, that price. So Nico's saying I should raise the price, basically. Nico, what should I raise the price up to? How accurate are the leads you provide, and how much is it in NJ? So we post leads nationwide every day that we get qualified. So we don't just post one area. So you can join our community or our website and see what leads get uploaded. And then we will, you can see if you want to buy them or not. Nico says, I need to raise the price to 300 or 400. All right, Nico, is that 300 or 400 a lead or 300 or 400 a month? Because what I'll do is I'll make it happen. I'll go in there. He said you got an account, I'll go in there and I'll raise it up on you. I want to make sure that I respect your wishes. We don't want to be disrespectful around here.
No, sir. Give the people what they want.
I love giving the people what they want if it makes sense for everybody. We'll raise exclusive lead prices in the future once we get it more dialed in the way that we want. So right now it's just really introducing it to the market, letting people see what we have. And then we will raise those up in the future for sure. That was the San Antonio. I'm looking for you a San Antonio lead, I guess.
Yeah, I'm texting a couple interested people, and while I'm doing that, waiting on responses and that info, I'm gonna try to.
Well, you might want to call that one dude you just called back that was the wrong number, because that was the other guy. That was the Asmat dude, I believe. So you at least know he's home.
Wait, what you mean Asmat?
So look on the leads that I sent you. Oh, you know what? His name isn't on there. Oh, that's what's wrong. I didn't put his name on there. All right. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're all good.
Asmat is the wall bear or whatever guy. So I didn't put his name on there. Here you go. There it is.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Also, do you plan to raise private leads? No, I'm saying your prices are great, but I don't know how you do it. Other PPL or do 29 as the lowest. You're doing this. Hey man, we're trying to crush the game. How much is it to sign up on Newly? It's $99 for your first month if you use the code on the screen. Basically $4. Yeah, Nico, we're getting out there so we can be affordable for new wholesalers. As we grow, maybe the price will change, but our goal is to allow you guys to come on there and start talking to sellers and start doing deals. So, that's what we're here for now. We'll get where we're going in the long run, but I want you guys to be successful, and it's a win-win for everybody. What marketing do you do? So we're doing online ads, and we're doing cold calling. When I sign up for $99 for 25 leads, how many a day will I see in my login? You get all 25 leads when you sign up, and you can use them however you want throughout the month. Also, do you plan to do more single family leads on Newly? They do go mad quick. I think most of our leads are single family. That's what our bulk is. I mean, the other probably heaviest thing we have would end up being land or something, but most of our leads should be or are single family. But we can always work on stepping it up for you, Nico, for sure. Nico says, hey man, I need these leads and I need more of them. I got you. All right, I'm gonna have to go into this dialing system to try and get you that number.
All right.
Or ask one of my guys on my team. I don't know who's what, where, and when. Nico, we're on it. We're gonna make sure that those leads are hitting the market. It should be single family, but I'll double check with the team. Oh man, he says I bought an exclusive lead earlier, but unfortunately he had a reverse mortgage and it couldn't close.
Ooh.
Dang.
Reverse mortgages are tough, man.
Yeah, I will say I don't think I've worked with the reverse mortgage, man. And unfortunately, that's part of the game sometime, right? The seller needs your help. You want to help the seller, but they've put themselves in a position where they're unhelpable, if that makes sense. And so that is a tough one. So, but Nico, hate them for real. They're annoying, but yeah, that's the game. All right, Nico, since you're here and you're live and you're actually a Newly customer, here's what I'm going to do. This is what I like to do when I'm live. People are here. They're actually using our system and they're seeing success and they're talking to customers. We're going to go in, type your email in the chat, Nico. I've got a couple Nicos in the system. So put your email in the chat, Nico, and I got you.
Taking care of the people, brother. Shoo.
If I don't take care of the people, who will, right?
That's a damn good question, Nelson.
If I don't take care of them, who will?
That's a damn good question.
I might have
All right.
2 accounts. All right. Well, put the email on the account that you have, and then you can get one of 2 things. You can get $50 towards your next exclusive lead. Since you bought one, the guy had a reverse mortgage, which is nobody's fault. You can get $50 towards your next exclusive lead, or we can give you 5 premium leads. You tell me which one you want. Does your last name start with Z? Is that who it is? If so, I think I know which account is yours. Exclusive. All right, I got you, buddy. All right, I got you. All right. If you go into your 25.
Hello, is this Azamat?
Yeah. Hi.
Hey, Azamat. How you doing? This is Jordan. Good. Yes, sir. Just reaching out about your property on Warbler out there in Aubrey. You were speaking to somebody on my team in the last day or so, expressing your interest in selling that property, and I was just reaching out to see if you're still looking to sell right now.
Yeah.
Okay. How much are you looking to get for that property?
300,000.
300,000. Okay. All right. Awesome. And sir, if I could get you a price that made you happy today, are you ready to get the process started right now?
Yeah, give a price for it.
Sorry.
Give me price for it.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to get you a price, get you an offer by the end of this call. And are there any other decision makers or anybody else on the deed that should be here for this conversation, or just you?
Yeah, okay.
Perfect. All right, Azamat, the way our process works is basically I'm just going to ask you a few questions about the property to better help me understand what you got going on over there. And once I have all the information I need, I'll get you an offer on this call. If that number makes sense for you, I can send you over a purchase agreement that we can go over together. And as long as we're both good with everything in that agreement, we can both sign it. We'll send it over to a title company who will act as a third party between us, and they'll keep you protected as the seller and me as the buyer. And then we'll pick a closing date of your choosing for you to receive the money, at which point title will distribute that to you via wire transfer or certified check. Does all that sound good for you?
Yeah. But
Awesome.
just let you know, the tenant lives in this house and he wants.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. What was that, sir?
Tenant lives in this house.
Oh, a tenant lives in the property?
Yes, and he wants to stay in this house if possible.
Okay, she would like to stay. How much are you getting in rent from that tenant right now?
2015.
2015 per month. Okay, perfect. Is she on a lease currently, or is she month to month?
Month to month.
Okay. Does she know that you're trying to sell the property right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We can work either way. Oftentimes we are able to keep a tenant in place, and then I guess if it makes more sense for our investment strategy, we do sometimes get the tenants out of there. But if she's willing to stay and pay the rent, then that could definitely be a huge benefit for us. So I appreciate you giving me that info, and we'll see what we can do to keep the tenant there as requested. Now, Azamat, in regards to the condition of the property, what's the story with the condition of the property right now?
Like, no,
The tenant's been there for 8 years?
Yeah.
Okay. How's the foundation of the property and the structure?
Everything good.
Okay. Awesome, awesome. And how is the roof looking? Do you know how old the roof is?
Maybe 3 months or 4 months.
Oh, 3 or 4
Yeah,
months, so it's new? You still there, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, you said the roof is 3 or 4 months old?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. And in regards to the mechanicals, such as the electrical and the plumbing and the HVAC system, is all of that in good shape right now as well?
Yeah, everything good. I see maybe 6 months. I put brand new too for 80.
Okay. And everything's good with the wiring and the plumbing as well?
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you know when the last time the kitchens or the bathrooms were updated?
Many years ago, before I buy, I think.
Okay. So we could maybe come in and do a cosmetic updating to the kitchens and bathrooms if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I think last question specifically in regards to the condition, I'm just curious if this property is on septic and well, or if it is on public water and sewer.
Public water and sewer.
Okay, awesome. And if we could agree on a price today, Azamat, what time frame are you looking to close in?
Doesn't matter.
What was that?
Anytime.
Anytime? Okay. Typically, we're looking at about a 60-day timeline. Would that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And the last question I have for you, just because I'm a curious man, is what's the reason you're looking to sell the property right now?
I'm doing another business. I'm trying, and I need money for my doctor.
Okay, so you need the money to roll over into another business?
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. If you don't mind my asking, just because I'm a businessman myself, and I always like to talk to other people about the businesses that they got going on. What's your other business? What industry?
Like parking storage.
Apartments?
Parking storage for truck.
Oh, parking and storage. Okay, okay. I actually love that idea. I think there's a lot of money to be made in parking and storage. Storage for sure. And then Eileen, I'm out here in the city, and we got a lot of parking garages, and the amount that I pay for parking and the amounts of cars that can fit in that parking garage is it's kind of crazy when you get down to the numbers on it. So, oh, that's awesome. So you just want to roll the money from this property into your next business and build that up. I love it, man. All right. Well, Azamat, I appreciate you giving me the information on this property. If you can give me about 3 to 5 minutes here, I'm just going to place you on a brief hold. I'm going to dive into the numbers on this. I'm going to take a look at the neighborhood and the comparable properties in your area. And I can get back to you in just a couple of minutes, and we can discuss my offer for you, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll be right back with you. I'll put you on a brief hold.
Okay.
All right, people. So I am thinking, let's take a look at the comps here. I got it pulled up. Let's see, mine is built in 04, 2,100 square foot, 3.2. I've got an 09 build basically really comparable that sold at 421. Make note of these comps real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna just unmute myself while I'm on here because I know you're running your numbers, Jordan.
Yeah.
Did he tell you a number where he wanted to be at?
Yeah, he said he wants 300, and honestly, I'm seeing a comp at 421, one at 356, one at 351 that I like. Average is about 376, so I'm thinking on an ovation. We could
I think if you get him at like
probably
280, even if you get him at like around 280 on an, you're good on an ovation. That's what I was just talking to this live about. I think if you can get him at 280, I think honestly 300. If you see the comps for 370 or 420, might be worth maybe trying to do it because you're not going to really put in 3% closing cost to yourself, so you're really only going to have probably 5% closing costs on it.
Yeah, I think it works at like 298, so basically 300. But I think I would like to get him. I wrote down here in my notes 280 to 290. So I'm gonna hit him at 280. See what we can do. He's cool with the 60-day timeline.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So this guy's already cool with the 60-day timeline, guys, and we're already 20K away from where we want to be to make it a really good deal where everybody wins in it. And Jordan's a closer, so you guys are watching a deal happen live. And so let's see what Jordan can do. Now the pressure is on Jordan, right, guys? So the lead came to him. The lead picked up the phone. So I'm putting all the pressure on Jordan. So Newly delivered a lead.
All right, Azamah. Thank you, sir. Are you still there with me?
Let's see if you can close it.
I appreciate you being patient. Give me some time to kind of look into the numbers here. So I got a price for you. And looking at the comparables in the neighborhood, I think given the condition of the property and the fact that we've got a good tenant staying in the property, I'm thinking I could come in right around about $280,000 for you for this property.
How much?
$280,000.
280?
Yes, sir. Yep, and we'll take care of all the closing costs and everything like that. So the number that we agree on will be net to you. And like we just said, we'll work on a 60-day timeline to get this thing closed out for you.
No more words, Jordan.
680.
Does he have a contract in?
No.
How about 290? And how about closing costs, everything?
290. Okay.
You got
You know,
him.
I don't hate that number.
285 and
And,
be quiet.
I will take care of all the closing costs. I guess my question to you is, do you think we could meet somewhere in the middle around 285 and we take care of closing costs and get this done quickly for you?
Okay. Yeah, sounds good, but 60 days, and still can't leave, right? But anyway, you have to like renew like contract, so I think it's no problem.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Sorry, you guys saw me get excited.
I think I must have screeching today. What did I walk into?
With the renter, you mean?
We're live, bro.
Yeah,
We're doing this
we'll
thing
figure
live.
everything out with the renter, and we'll see if we can keep her there. When was the last time you raised the rent on the tenant?
Usted sí me ayuda para pagarle.
2 years ago,
Yo tengo ahí mi tarjeta, lo que yo no sé es cómo se paga por ese PayPal.
Okay. Yeah, so Azamat, I'll tell you what, we'll do what we can to work with that tenant and see if there's an agreement that we can come to. But yeah, if we can get this done at 285,000, I think that works for me, and it sounds like that's good for you. So what I can do from this point forward is the next step for us is to just get a purchase agreement in place. I can type that up here right now. It'll take me about 5 to 7 minutes to get the paperwork done. And then I can send it over to your email. And I just want to collect your email from you if I could, if you don't mind telling me what that is real quick.
It should be the mobile_tech@01 at Yahoo. Just to make sure, we're confirmed. Jordan's telling me to be quiet.
Shut up, Nelson. He gave you that. Luke said, is Joey eating again? Where'd he go? Yes, I was eating again, Luke. I had my first breakfast this morning.
and you know, no realtor fee, right?
No realtor fees. No, sir. No commissions, no fees. We're going to take care of everything in that regard. We are going to work with an agent in the area. We're going to probably get this exposed to the open market to get this done. But as far as you are concerned, the 285 will be net to you. We'll take care of all closing costs and any fees associated with the entire transaction. So 285 is what you'll get. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Give me just a couple of minutes here, sir. I'm going to place you on another brief hold while I get this paperwork going, and then I will come back to you as soon as I'm ready to send that to your email, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. I'll be right back. Woo. All right, people, get a little novation done. I'm going to start the paperwork here.
I was muted. Let's go, Jordan.
We out here, brother. We got Louis, who's ready to take care of us on a novation. So I know we can get this moving quickly.
Yeah, I just got done with my meeting. We're good now.
Meeting went well?
Oh, yeah. We got everything figured out. Getting that hard deposit posted today. That one will be closing in the next 30-ish days, probably a little bit less at this point.
Hell yeah, brother. I love it.
Yeah, dude. All good shit. We got like 1 or 2 closings this week too, so no complaints.
Let's go, man.
So you call both these leads on beat is basically what we're saying?
I tried to call the first one, but the numbers got confused.
So we still got to get Randall on the phone.
Yeah, I haven't spoke to Brandon.
Wait, Brandon or Randall?
Oh, sorry, Randall. I don't know. I'm not looking at it. I'm sorry.
Look
Randall,
at
I
Jordan
called
with
this.
the beats in the background, guys.
Hey, we're living, brother. Blessings on blessings.
Hey, brother. I'm 50-50 on this. I mean, I just dropped this gold into your lap. I'm dropping gold bars on your lap.
Oh,
That's gonna be a
bars,
sweet
brother.
novation right there.
Nah, this should be a good novation for sure. Easy seller, open-minded.
No, preguntaba para ver si Alejo
No,
ya lo había
you
llamado.
killed that one, brother. And we got it all live on camera, right? That's the best thing. We saw that from A to Z.
Entonces yo le dije, ay, qué felicidad, tan bueno. Y se
Yeah, let's see if we can one call close them and get this signed right now too.
Let's see.
Do they have legal descriptions on Propelio, Joey?
Wait, say that again. Do they have legal descriptions on Propelio?
Yeah, they sure do. Found it. Let's go.
Oh, this is your lead. God damn it, Jordan. You better lock this guy up in Bridgeton. Otherwise, I'm going to overtake that lead and take it from you.
Wait, which one? Is it in my inbox?
It's in your inbox. David Repa in Bridgeton, New Jersey, bro. That's fucking. Last time I did a deal there, we made 19 grand.
Nice.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll get that one too, brother. Don't trip.
Better get on it. Otherwise, I'm going to take it. You can get right in there.
Let me lock this one up first, and then I'll lock that one up too. No worries, brother.
Hey. This is the type of energy I fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
We came straight into a Monday lead deal.
Literally.
Wasting no time.
Who said you can't make money overseas?
I'm saying
No,
I
right?
woke up this
was
morning
in
and I was
Mexico
like,
locking up deals.
mm-hmm. We're doing what we can, fellas.
That one
All I
deal
know
right there
is-
for the next few Mexico trips.
That's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
All I know is when
Nelson.
Jordan's in Mexico, he's closing and funding a deal. Like something is getting funded this week.
Please leave your message.
It might be his Miami deposit, but something will be getting funded this week.
Oh man, that buyer's not going to be happy with me, but you know what? It is what it is, brother.
I mean, if I'm being honest, that's your own damn fault.
He didn't read the estoppel letter, brother. That's not on me.
It's on both of y'all, but that's definitely on him too.
For sure. All right. PSA has been signed. Thank you for holding, sir.
There you
Just
go,
checking
brother.
in
Hit
with
them all
you.
up.
I am about done with the paperwork here. Just need about 3 more minutes, and I'll get this sent over to your email. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll be right back. He's holding patiently for the kid.
Jordan's time frame sounds like he's from Utah. Just give me about 3 more minutes, please. 3 minutes?
that
The
even
fuck you think I got 3
mean?
fucking minutes for?
Well, you know what?
Try that shit in Jersey.
He's got that gift of gab on him. They're happy to hold.
The guy's like,
Yeah.
take 2 hours, no problem. I'll wait on hold.
Yeah.
The AT&T people.
While you're at it, just give me 280. That's fine.
Right.
And the longer you keep them on hold, the price keeps going down.
Nah, it's just a lot of time spent in customer service jobs before I found this beautiful career.
I hear the voice.
Oh,
Ew. What is this?
What time do you have to hop off today, Joey?
I gotta be out in like 30, bro. I gotta go to the notary really quick.
No, you're good, brother. I'm just making sure. I got my nephew over here. He's in town for a couple more days. His graduation was the other day.
Hell yeah. High school?
No,
College?
he graduated college.
Oh, that's
that's
fire.
dope.
Yeah. Off to the next
So what are you guys
chapter.
doing? Just hanging around? Going
Oh yeah.
downtown?
He had his graduation the other day. So him and my mom came. He came over with my mom today because she's watching the kids with me. So I'm gonna go out there and hang out with them.
Hell yeah.
Go do
Yeah,
some.
we got the community at 3. Gotta go to the notary really quick, and then other than that, I won't be in the seat fucking calling. Getting some contracts today.
Let me know when you want me to come in the community.
Bro, let's do Friday this week.
Let's do it.
Friday this week, 5 p.m. Central. Eastern. 4 p.m. Central.
I can't do it that late. I got a poker game that's been scheduled for a while with the boys. All the boys are getting back together, man. It's been years since we got together, so I could do early Friday because I think the poker is 6:30 Central his time, so that would be right when you're starting your call.
No, we start ours at 4 Central.
4 Central. Oh, okay, yeah, I got you then.
That's good?
Yeah, that's good. Is it how long is the call? Like an hour?
Hour.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's fine. All right, sign me
You
up.
guys heard it here first. Nelson will be joining the community at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central, Friday. Mastermind call. Mastermind about newlies and stop blaming the goddamn leads.
Hey, I'm gonna get to the money, man. Shoot. Hopefully Jordan gets his thing when he gets his thing under contract. I mean, that's gonna get you closer to that 250. That's for sure. Especially if ARV is 370, 420. You're on it.
And he in Mexico.
And he's in Mexico. Yeah. You don't think I'm clipping this shit up? You know what got me on those clips? I don't even know. I don't pay attention to them. I just been putting them up, but that one where Joey got the flex space, I put it on YouTube and I got like 2,000 views, like the short of it did. And I thought, oh God, we gotta just be putting these up every day.
Yeah, bro, I gotta start getting on you. Like, I have my stream on YouTube right now, but I do not do anything on that side. I gotta get my boy to start posting in there. Alvarito, necesito siga en YouTube. Seguir. We gotta post my videos on YouTube, Papa.
Yeah, Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Question for this. It's been a minute since I did a novation. I need PSA. I need novation and
And
AIF. That's that. Okay. I trying to think that while I'm typing all this, and I couldn't think of that. But all right, AIF was quick and easy. Almost got the novation and indemnification filled out. We are almost at the finish line, people.
Well, this looks like a nice wholesale property.
Bueno, esto me lo hace ahorita. Mira. Voy a hacer la cosa de YouTube.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
¿O no?
Sí o no más, por favor.
Ay.
Your call has been.
Porque el día se fue tan rápido.
¿Qué hoy?
Ay, sí. Listo. No me he hecho una lista de luz. Pasó, María, pasó, Dios.
Jordan, you putting those agreements together?
Yep, just got them finished. Uploading to DocuSign shortly. All right, sir. Thank you for holding for me. Are you still there with me?
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. All right, I got the documents prepared. I am just uploading them into DocuSign, and I will be sending them in just a couple of seconds here. Do you have access to your email right now?
You said you needed to go
No, I'm doing it right now.
You're driving right now?
Yeah.
Okay. When do you think you'll have access to your email?
Maybe hour. 1 hour.
Okay.
Hour and a half.
Okay. Are you on a time crunch right now, or is there any way I can get you to maybe pull over to review this for a quick second and get this signed?
No, I have to, anyway, I have to do it and pay for it, you know. It has contract for, like, buying agreement, right? Or for what?
Yeah, so it'll be a purchase agreement and then a couple of other documents that basically just give us the ability to move forward with our agent to get this thing exposed to the market and get this sold for you. And so we can get this closed. And it should take maybe, I think I could read through it. in about 5 minutes, maybe 7 maximum, but we could get through it pretty quickly for you.
No, I can take later. I can right now.
Okay. When would be a good time for me to follow up and get this signed with you?
Maybe 1 hour. Okay.
1 hour? Okay. All right. Well, I think I can make that work. Okay. Yeah. Let me give you a call in about an hour. It's 10:44 my time here, so I'll give you a call around 11:45 my time in about 1 hour, and we can read through these documents and get them signed, and then we can get the process started. Okay?
Okay, and can you explain me how it's working? For example, I'm doing like by myself, right? And some title company working with this document or how? Okay.
Yeah, so we'll get these documents signed, and then basically what will happen is my transaction coordinator, Leslie, will reach out to you. She will be your point of contact as we go throughout the transaction, and then we will get the documents turned into a title company, and then realistically, the title company will facilitate everything from there. They will run the title process, make sure that we can have a clear title and we can get title insurance. And then we will do what we need to do on our end to make sure that we can come to the closing table in the 60 days as we've agreed. And once that's all set up, we will go to closing. We'll sign the closing documentation, and then the title company will wire you your funds and get the deed to the property. Okay. And then the only thing we'll need from you or the tenant, whoever's going to be helping us, is we will just need some access to the property a couple of times just to get in there for a couple of inspections, to take some photos, to get a scope of work from our contractors and everything like that. And so our transaction coordinator, Leslie, can work with you to coordinate access for us to get in there a couple of times. And that'll be realistically all we need before we close.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it's no problem. I can talk to them and see if you tell us what time person will get, I think it's no problem.
Okay, awesome. No, that sounds good, sir. I have these documents ready to send, and we'll get them signed today. So I will give you a call here in about an hour, and we'll get these documents all signed up so we can get the process started, okay?
Okay.
All right, sir. You drive safely out there. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to speaking with you in about an hour.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. We'll talk soon.
No.
Bye. All right. Dude was driving. I actually typically don't ever even ask if they'll pull over on the side of the road for me, but I did ask, and he wasn't down. So he said, "No, I can't. I got somewhere to be." So he's ready to go though. We'll get it signed. I'm gonna call him in an hour, about 11:45, and we'll go through him and get him signed. And then yeah, it should be a really good innovation for us. I'll hit up. We got a guy who basically just has a really large network of agents across the country. So I don't think we'll have any problem finding somebody in Aubrey, and we'll get this thing closed out.
There you go, brother. Easy
Yes,
like that
sir.
some days. Some days you just
So,
knock it out the park real quick.
yes, sir. That's what we do.
Let's get it.
Let's go, baby. Did you call Randall?
No, it didn't go through. Wait, let me take this one. Oh, this is a seller. Hold on. This is one we currently have under contract.
Does Joey know that we had the wrong number for Randall?
No, I don't think, Joey, we have the wrong number for Randall. No, I didn't tell him. I've been on TikTok answering questions.
No, you're good.
I didn't tell him.
He was probably calling Azamat.
How much time should I need for inspection period and total time for contract?
All right, I got a couple more minutes on here today, guys. Let's see. I think I got someone in my inbox.
Yeah, we're all hopping off a little bit earlier today. Hey, but you know what? When you locking them up one call close, you know what I mean? You don't need to stay on the phone all day.
I'm saying if we could do that one time a day, that's 5 contracts a week.
Oh man,
That's a healthy business. That's a healthy flow of deals right there for sure.
There you go. That's crazy. Be nice.
No doubts. Let's get this DocuSign envelope all prepared, and then I might make one more call. I don't know what the wife is doing. Might be mimosa time in the other room. So I might have time to make one more call here. And my glasses are hella dirty. Gonna have to take my computer with me to the pool today. Get a little contract signed poolside. Don't mind if I do.
Aaron just tried to like take the deal, which happens sometimes, but I don't know, man. Yeah, it's all good. We'll get it figured out. As long as me and you are good, that's all that matters. And after this walkthrough, I'm praying everything goes well and we'll be able to get a closing date and get this thing closed out pretty quickly for you guys.
All right, man. Yeah, that sounds good.
Definitely.
All right. I'll talk to you later, dude.
Okay, take care, Steve. All right, cool. We had a wholesalers marketing our deal that we don't know, so I just called the seller on that to be like, what's going on? But from what he said, he doesn't have any contracts with anyone else. It's just us. So he asked if I could send him the listing of whoever he saw. I was like, I'll see if I can find it. But guys, when you market my deals, you got to deal with me, and you don't want to deal with me. I promise. I'm trying to take my fucking contracts and shit. Jordan, are you still here? Or are you frozen? You're frozen on my end. Wait for a rat.
Are we wrapping it up, fellas?
I think we are. I don't know where Jordan's at, but I just have to make sure that. So one of our deals is looking like, pray to God, we'll get a sign tonight. We got walkthrough at 6:30. The people are apparently very interested. So we'll see.
Is
Like
this
20K
this is a new one that
profits,
we've gotten so far in the last 19 days?
This is the one I got 2 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, I think.
Connecticut? Is that what it is?
Maryland,
Cumberland,
Maryland. It's a duplex.
Yeah, hopefully, brother.
This is turnkey duplex, $1,700 a month. We're putting it out for $130, and it's looking like it should go around there.
Hey, man, working with the best here. What I know before we started the challenge, maybe I don't know if this is I know we had one that you were looking at closing. I don't know if you ever closed it though, because there was like title issues on it or something. I think it was abstract.
So we're still dealing. It's not abstract title, bro. Well, no, it was the abstract. Finally got that back. There's no witnesses for the affidavit of heirship, so I'm praying today we'll get the response. But if the response goes well today from the attorneys at the title company, they can close it within the exception. So I'm like, that's a 30K assignment fee. So
There
if we
you
could get that one closed, that would be nice. And then, I mean, between those two, that could be 50K right there. Just a little quick
Hey.
split, but
Keep our fingers crossed. That's the name of the game. That's how it goes, man. But I know you gotta hop off today here. You want to say any words of closing?
hell yeah. Let me bring him up really quick first. 2 times.
Damn, brother. My hotspot died on me.
You're good, bro. Do you want to start or you want me to start for this end of day soapbox?
Flamingo, yes it is.
Who
You
you
started off
talking
for
to, man?
whoever wants to start off can.
I think it's my turn. Jordan just
There you
sitting
go.
up there looking
I
reason.
think it's a Joey Dill. You're a clown, brother.
Let's get it. All right, guys. So the one thing I want to say, a lot of you guys take life very seriously, and it's good to be serious when it comes to business. You got to be about your money. Like that is definitely a very important fact of life. But if you're not enjoying every single day of your life, and you're not like on the weekends going spending time with your family, time with your kids, whatever your family situation looks like, or any loved ones, then what's it about? Like, what's the point of working your ass off every single day if you're just going to be stressed all the time and just work more? Like, that's not fun. That doesn't do anything for anybody. It's actually crazy because when you are in that state where you're just so focused on work and you're not enjoying life, you're not enjoying your family, your loved ones, God, and fitness, and all the other buckets you got to fill, you're actually not winning. Like, in work, not just in life. Like, the wins in work come when you are fully aligned. They don't come when you're just fucking sitting there grinding and grinding and grinding, going a million miles a minute every single day. So if you feel like things aren't going your way, take a step back, look inwards a little bit, and spend some time away from what you're going so hard at. Doesn't mean go take a week off of work or anything crazy like that, but like go take a day off. One day, go relax, go in nature, go do something, and get your body realigned. And then the next day when you're back in the seat, watch how things start to come together because your energy will be in the right place. So I'll leave y'all with that.
I love it, brother. I love it. Nelson?
You know what I would leave? Oh, he left us again. He would leave us with his camera off. You know, I would say today, what I would leave everybody with is, look, life is going to life around you at all times, and only you can control how you deal with it and how you're going to go through it. So I would say keep a steady head. I heard Robert De Niro told some actor one time, and he said, and that's how he lives. He's like, you know, keep it steady. When everything is going great, stay steady. When everything is going down, stay steady. And I think that's something I try to roll with because it's going to get high. There's going to be great highs. There's going to be great lows. But if you stay steady through it all, it'll help you stay consistent with everything. So that's what I would say, guys. Stay consistent. Always keep yourself level-headed and control what you can control.
Hell yeah. Love it, brother. And I think what I got to leave y'all with, if my hotspot will allow me to stay up here long enough to get my thoughts out. I just woke up this morning in Mexico. I was like, man, I don't know. Feeling a little tired, late night last night, whatever. But I think I realized at a certain point, like, I'm just grateful to be doing something that allows me the freedom and flexibility to be out here on a balcony working. And I was just thinking yesterday, sitting poolside looking at the ocean, like, just grateful to be here in general, man. So every day that you wake up and you take a breath into those lungs and you hop out of bed, no matter what you're feeling that day, just be grateful that you have the ability to take a breath and get up out of bed, whether that's to pursue a career or school or whatever it is you got going on, man. Like, at least you're here. You got another day. Be grateful for it. Make the most of it. Give it your 110% every day, and manifest your dreams into reality.
Fuck yeah. Let's get it, guys. Jordan, go to the fucking beach. Go enjoy yourself a little bit, but don't forget to get that contract locked up before you go to the beach. Nelson, Go spend some time with your nephew, bro. Go enjoy the rest of your day. I gotta go to the notaria, or the notary, and then I will be back after that. We got a community call at 3. And I'll leave you guys with one last thing. If you guys need help wholesaling real estate and you want to get around a community that actually knows what the fuck they're doing, is actually in the seat doing the business, hit me up, send me a DM. We have a 7-day free trial to our community, the Wholesaling Collective. We do 3 calls a week, guys. So if you guys want to get in there, let me know. Jordan's in there. Nelson will be speaking in there on fucking Friday, and we're having fun every week. So get around people that are doing the business, that you don't have to just do this shit alone. And everybody go have a good rest of your week. Go crush it this week, guys. Make sure you hit all your fucking goals, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.